This is the first part of my three-part video review of the Copper River Rimini duffel bag. This is meant to be a carry-on bag that I use on my regular everyday travels. This is going to be my first part of a three-part video review. So this part we're going to talk about the outside of the bag. Second part we're going to talk about the inside of the bag. And third part we're going to talk about just overall impressions of this bag. So why did I purchase this bag? Let's start off with the very basic questions. Well, this is a decent carry-on bag. It's 18 inches across and 12 inches in diameter of the circle part of this duffel bag. This allows you to fit very comfortably as a carry-on for any airline. Most airlines allow about 20 up to 24 inches depending on how you fly. This is slightly shorter than that, though I don't find any issues. It's long enough that allows me to use it day to day. It has a nice little external pocket here for you to hold what you need to hold. So if we walk through this bag piece by piece, we'll start off with talking about the shoulder strap, which is where I always start in all of my bag reviews. So the shoulder strap of this bag comes with a single shoulder pad, not a double pad. Has a nice width to it, no neoprene filling, and raw leather on the other side, so you can feel the chrome tan leather. The actual strap itself, exactly the same, with raw leather along the back side, many holes for you to choose for the length of the strap, and nice little nice little lobster claw clips to hold on to. It has two fixed straps to hold the extra tongue in the strap. And the overall, even though it's single unlined leather, I haven't run into any issues with it stretching or tearing or worried about its ability to hold the bag when completely full. So the outside of this bag comes with two large handles that you hold together and allows you to hold the overall weight of this bag. The length of this and height of these handles allows you to hold this bag very naturally against your side, and it just holds and flows naturally if you hold it against the side of your body, even without the shoulder straps. So very well designed. It's also actually large enough that if you need to, you can actually throw your shoulder underneath this and kind of hold this over your shoulder a little bit if you're running somewhere and you don't happen to have your shoulder strap available. It has a nice little front pocket here. It has a decent amount of depth. I use this to hold my tickets. So if I get a physically printed ticket, I just throw it in here. If I have any paperwork, any knickknacks, as I'm going through security, if I want to throw my wallet, my keys, I'll put it either in here or in my personal item bag, which is the 15-inch Lincoln briefcase. Both of these work extremely well for this. It's just an easily accessible pocket. The other part I really like about this is the leather. You're going to hear me talking a lot about the leather from Copper River in all my video reviews because it's absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. This leather is their distressed leather, and after just a little bit of conditioning and cleaning, you get this beautiful leather that you can, if you see my hands running across it, you can change kind of the grain of that leather and how it looks across and basically write all over it if you wanted to. That is absolutely amazing. There are manufacturers out there that have been trying for a long time to get this type of leather coming out consistently from their vendors, and Copper River figured it out. So kudos to Copper River for coming up with such incredible leather. I really enjoy it. I love using it. I love kind of the color of it. It's very professional, but it's dark enough that things don't get dirty as I'm using it day to day, because I can throw this around and it kind of hides dirt pretty well. Not like the tobacco of some of the saddleback leather, where if you throw it around too much and it gets a little dirty and gets like a grease stain, it sticks out and it's like a sore thumb. You can see it from 10 feet away. With this bag, you don't run into that issue. The outside of this bag, to enter into the center compartment, is secured by a single zipper. As you can see here, very well made, tough zipper. There's two separate zipper pulls here, so you can open it however you want to. It has a nice little beautiful leather strap tied to either end. These zippers are very well made. They are YKK zippers here, and just I don't think you need to worry about zippers being a point of failure for this bag. I know certain manufacturers such as Saddleback pride themselves in not using zippers. That's great, but it makes for very clunky bags. If you've watched my video review of the side pocket duffel, you will know that having zippers has an advantage. It allows you to access the center of your bag quickly. When you utilize just straps to access your bag, it becomes really frustrating as you're running through an airport and you realize you need to grab a coat out of your bag, or you overdress and you want to throw a coat into your carry-on bag. It's difficult when you have to go and sit down somewhere and unbuckle 3 to 5 to 6 separate straps just to get to the inside of your bag. While with this bag, all you have to do is simply pull a zipper and you're right inside. So I absolutely love it. If you see the video review of my Floato carry-on bag, that's what I love about the Floato bag as well. Zippers are great for travel, and as much as manufacturers try to make it out that straps work well and they'll last 100 years, these zippers will probably last just as long. This bag actually comes with a 100-year warranty anyway, so if the zipper fails, I'll probably get replaced. But either way, I mean, I have absolutely nothing I'm worried about the zipper failing, and it allows me to access my bag much, much quicker. The way the bag itself is designed is a little bit unique along the sides here. This is a 12-inch diameter, technically is what they call it, kind of side to this duffel. It's not exactly a perfect circle, as you can see here. It's more of like an oblong shape with a little bit of a flattened bottom, but I think that's just because of how I use the bag. There is a single piece of leather that creates the bottom of this bag here, and the bag kind of naturally creates this shape where it's flat along the bottom, has these 2 guskets, and then the sides kind of create this kind of weird semicircle with a flat area underneath. So this has been the first part of my 3-part video review of the Copper River Rimini duffel. This one is 18-inch and made by Copper River Bags. Stay tuned for my second and third part of the video review.